Previously on Space Quest. Our hero, Roger Wilco, had escaped from the clutches of the deadly Sariens, battled strange alien creatures, made new friends, and bravely traversed the dangerous desert planet of Kirona. Stopping to relax only for a moment, Roger soldiered on, and bravely made his bold escape from the desert heat of Kirona. Searching through space, he found the Sariens and infiltrated their mothership, the Deltar. Using his stealth skills, Roger subdued the Sariens and destroyed the feared star generator. Finally, Roger returned home to Zenon, a hero. Infamous Adventures presents our blind Let's Play, Space Quest Chapter 2, Vohaul's Revenge. My name is the Flightless Bird. This is your story-based gaming channel. And yes, this is Space Quest 2. You may say, well, Flightless Bird, this game is made by Sierra. It doesn't look like this. What's going on? Well, just like AGD Interactive did a remake of Quest for Glory 2 Trial by Fire, Space Quest 2 has gotten sort of a remake as well. Now, this is a fan-made project, which means this is not an official release. And I don't think, unlike AGD Interactive's release, they have the blessing of the original Sierra creators. But a bunch of diehard fans of this game said, you know what? Space Quest 2 deserves to be pushed back into the spotlight. And in 2018, they released this remake. This is actually the 2020 updated version. And if you wish to play with us...
So, let's bring on that hero of heroes, that Sarien sanitizer, that space-age swashbuckler, the man you know and love, Roger Wilco!
The link will be in the description below. I didn't know there'd be voice acting in this. Wow, they even included that as well. Hi!
So, Roger Wilco, hero of Xenon, how goes it?
Well, I just flew in from Vega 9, and boy, are my arms tired.
Roger. So, tell us, how did you manage to defeat all of those nasty Sariens?
Those Sariens were a piece of cake. I had no problem cleaning their clocks. Whoever planned to steal the star generator didn't know who they were messing with.
Whoa, that's some pretty tough talk there, eh? What do you think, Paul?
Yep, pretty tough talk.
Don't you worry about retribution, Roger?
I love the David Letterman type thing here.
Nah, I hear their leader is a real hoser. Some guy named Vohaul or Vohaul, something stupid like that. In fact, he's probably cowering in some deep dark cave somewhere. Anyway, let me tell you about the time I wrestled this spider droid.
Uh-oh, we just poked the bear, didn't we?
How dare this puny, insignificant life form insult my superior intellect? I'll teach him to make monkeys out of my men. Get me, Wilco. I'll not stand to be made a fool in front of the whole universe. I'll squash him like a Velcron fly. Can we finish watching Letter Droid first, boss?
A letter
Don't
droid.
question me, banana breath. I said move.
It said move.
Wilco.
Oh. Man, that reminds me a lot of The Mentalist. If you ever seen The Mentalist, place and in Orbital Station 4. There's a guy who goes on TV and basically mocks Red John, and because of it, Red John comes after him. Now, if you're wondering, I have never played the Space Quest series before.
As you will recall in our last chapter, you had just foiled the Sariens' fiendish plot to rule the galaxy by using the star generator as their weapon of destruction.
Until we played Space Quest 1.
You became a hero by saving countless lives and returning the star generator technology into safe hands. Life was beautiful.
Was beautiful. Uh-oh. Ominous words.
But heroes come and go, and people soon forget. Your celebrated herodom slowly fades, leaving you, once again, a janitor. The promotion to head janitor was no consolation, especially since you are the only member of the janitorial staff, nor was the transfer to Orbital Station 4. Sweating like a pork beast in a pressure suit while relocating space debris in zero gravity just wasn't your idea of a good time. Life sucks.
Sucks again.
Orbital Station 4 is one of many orbiting Xenon, your home planet. It is a transfer point for travelers seeking transportation to the various planets in the Airnon system. As we begin this chapter of our story, we find you, Roger Wilco, ace janitor, doing what you do best.
Mopping the floor, or sweeping the floor, one of the two.
A beep emanates from your wristwatch. You release your grip on the broom.
Ah, no.
The broom floats away, never to be used again. That makes the third one this week. Wait till your boss finds out.
Ah, that's unfortunate. Okay, so looks like we're in control. The first thing we're going to do is
enter a longer name.
Save our game here. Let's go with Flightless 1. And let's check the controls real quick. Speed, let's bring that up. Speech, I definitely want as high as possible. Allow me to drop the music and FX slightly because I want to make sure I can hear the speech. I really like this, by the way. You can tell that those who made this game are gamers because this is how games should be set up. So often in games you see it like this and then you can't hear a thing, and that's really, really unfortunate. So we'll go with this. Text times out, don't know what that means. Everything else looks good. Yeah, okay, cool. Let's check out the speed. Whoa, that's way too fast. That's much too fast. How's this look? Still kind of fast. At first it was really, really slow. There we go. That right there is a good speed. So,
due to an obvious lack of common sense, you have stepped off the edge, lost your magnetic grip of the ship, and drifted to your death.
Now you're free. Free falling! If it's any consolation, you found your broom as you both float off into the vast nothingness of space. So, if you followed our original Space Quest game, one of the things that we will be doing is trying to find as many ways to die as possible. I think we just set a record for the fastest way to die possible because that was pretty dang fast. Now I gotta find out what speed was the right speed again. Sorry about that. Is it this one? Yeah, that one's good. Okay, this time let's try not to fall off to our death, shall we? Oh, we got the interface here. This is so good, just like the original Space Quest 1 VGA version.
The flashing lights are there to remind the foolish that to step any further would result in that person's death.
Yeah, that's slightly too late of a warning for this flightless bird.
These lights are as weak as the beer in this place, and they're about as reliable as the management.
Seems like we got full voice acting except for the ending scenes, which is really, really cool.
It's a normal wall, part of the structure that connects the roof to the floor. The airlock is not much to look at. It is activated when the small platform is stepped on.
Okay. I noticed that when we were walking around, it was really cool how... look at that. You can go from... Oh, that's so neat. How do they do this? So good. What is this box?
It's a mostly unclean section of Space Station.
No, the box.
Grimy with just a pinch of slimy. The wall.
I guess the box is nothing. Okay, what else can we do? Can we talk to ourselves?
The wall is a bad conversationalist.
I guess not.
It's got nothing to say.
What about
press
smell?
Your nose against the wall, mushing it up against your faceplate.
Now my nose hurts.
The only thing you smell is your own sweat inside the EVA suit. That's not possible inside the EVA suit.
We can't lick ourselves. Alright, let's see here. What else are we here?
It looks to be a small moon of some sort.
Small
That's no
moon.
moon. It's on a space station.
That's impossible. It's too big to be. Oh yeah, never mind.
Star Wars humor.
It's a normal wall, part of the structure that connects the roof to the floor.
Okay, so I guess we have to walk over here. Oh wow, that's trippy. Oh man, that's
You are whisked
so
away
weird.
to the airlock chamber.
It's so cool how we went from one direction to another all in one space.
Stand by for decontamination.
I remember that game. The game where you had to press the different colors in a certain order, and it got harder and harder and harder. Oh, that was great.
These are the decontamination power panels. Simon Edition.
Simon Edition.
This EVA suit is not your size.
What is this giant thing?
On the ceiling is mounted the decontamination mechanism. It cleans any unwanted matter from crew persons entering the ship through the airlock.
Alright. I do, let's see.
This locker is yours.
Okay, so we have our lockers.
Roundels. You haven't seen these since the Time War.
I love the Doctor Who humor. Oh, that's so good. Roundels. Okay, I'm gonna save again because I have learned my lesson from 2 seconds ago. Save often. I think we hang up our spacesuit. Excellent. And then we go to our locker.
You open the only locker for which you have a combination. Pew! Putrid waves of stench waft forth. You can't recall the last cleaning it received.
Ew.
You bravely peer into the locker to find a Kubik's Rube puzzle and your athletic supporter, which you take.
Very good. Let's see.
It's you, Roger Wilco.
It's us, Roger Wilco.
I'll get naked if you get naked. You go first. You suddenly lose your voice and get an urge to try something else. You bear your normal manly scent, not to mention what could be a powerful skunk repellent. No way. You've already gotten in enough trouble in the past doing that.
Ew. What do we have in our inventory, by the way?
This is an order form you removed from a magazine for a free Labion Terror Beast mating whistle.
What?
It's ready to be mailed.
Wait, Labion? What?
This is an order form you
We had
removed from a
Terrapi's
magazine.
mating whistle?
The dialect translator is a small device. It is on.
Oh, we actually have our translator that looks like a translator.
This is your athletic supporter. Without close inspection, you notice it to be well used.
Ah, it's a jockstrap.
The Kubik's Rube puzzle has made you look stupid more than usual.
Yeah, I'm not really good at those anyway, so I can kind of understand.
Don't get cocky. Just because you saved the world once doesn't mean you can't die easily trying stupid things. You're only as good as your latest adventure game puzzle. That
makes no sense, okay?
I can tell you're stumped, but all I'm authorized to let you know is that A, doing that doesn't help, and B, smashing your computer won't help either.
Oh, that's good.
I can tell you
Okay, let's see.
there are no controls here. All systems are monitored centrally elsewhere in the Orbital Space Station.
Right, so as I was trying to say earlier, if you haven't followed our Space Quest... Stop adjusting yourself there, Roger. If you have not followed our original Space Quest 1 game, one of the things that we do on this channel is we like to explore and look at everything and try everything, and especially in this game, we want to try to get as many creative deaths as possible. I'm not going to say I'm going to find all the deaths because this is a blind playthrough, so I'm not going to be using a guide unless I absolutely need to. And there are times when I did absolutely need to in the original. But for the most part, I will be trying to figure things out as its own and just have fun with the game. After we play through Space Quest 2, we'll be going to Silent Hill, or we'll play Space Quest 3 depending on how long Space Quest 2 takes and based on y'all's interest. But just letting you know that the purpose of this game is to have a lot of fun and enjoy a great game.
On through the door.
I love that. Normally you had to like click on a door, but this game's like, just walk over there.
It's about time you got in here, Wilco. Head for the shuttle bay on the double. I'm warning you, you're on your last leg around here, bud. One more screw up and you're history. Bob, send Roger here directly to the shuttle bay and nowhere else until the job is completed. Do you hear that, Wilco? No napping in closets.
And I saved the world. Or at least one world. Maybe multiple worlds. Don't talk to me that way. Wow, there's a lot of stuff going on. What is this giant? This is a... It's a giant Atari control stick. Remember the one button and control stick controllers?
It's the station's etheric beam locator. You have no idea what it's used for, but it sure does look fun.
Can we use it?
So few people can drive stick these days.
Yeah, I can't drive stick.
So few.
Like seriously, I don't know how to drive stick. I stall constantly.
This is the pneumatically powered artificial labor master, or PAL. It is
PAL.
used on all space vessels since studies revealed that the most common activity for ship crews to do, more than maintenance tasks, computer work, and organizational work combined, is pass gas.
By the way, one thing I will do is I will slightly lower the music and FX, and basically increase the overall volume. Because the narrator...
It's the station's etheric beam locator.
The narrator seems to be a little... Is that? It seems to be a little smaller. That looks like Yoda.
This is the engineering control panel, developed by a huge mega conglomerate which was once only a small game company. The only thing you know about it is that you need to press up, up, down, down, left, right, B, A, select, start, to give the engines a full power-up.
Oh, the Konami code. So good.
The consoles contain much monitoring equipment, none of which you understand. The technicians are seated in front of monitoring consoles. They look like your average crew types.
No one's wearing a red shirt, though.
No way. Thanks to a few harmless incidents, the ship's security is now programmed to hit you with a taser blast if you go near the controls.
Oh, look. I just noticed. Yeah, it is a giant controller.
No thanks. It's okay for a bit, but these things always give you blisters after a while.
Yeah, that's true. The old school controllers really did give you blisters if you played them too long. I remember that.
There's no need. The PAL is guaranteed for 2001 Space Odysseys before requiring maintenance.
Ha 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 ha. Man, that joke just went crazy. Can we,
Computer? Make me a sandwich or something.
Much like most people, the computer won't respond to your voice.
I was actually trying to talk to these people.
Suddenly displays the words, "How about you make me a sandwich?"
Computer?
Much like...
Oh, that's great.
Stop smelling the crew. Not here. People are around.
How about these guys?
These crew people are working hard. Who do you think you are, Greg Stephan? Besides, you can't drop through in this uniform. No one pays you any attention.
That sounds about right.
Stop smelling the... Not. Licking your boss would get you fired. Even if it got you promoted, you would likely end up wishing for the rest of your after-hours life on Xenon 4 that you got fired. He's a balding man, luminous veins stand in bold defiance to the planes of his temples. Funny, you think? He looked much healthier when you first came aboard.
Looked much healthier than when he first came aboard.
The boss doesn't appear to be too happy with you. You'd better stay clear for a while. You don't want to. The conversation would very quickly go down the tubes.
I'm not trying to click on, trying to click on the boss.
He's not available for that. Besides, if he sees you, you're dead meat. Get to the shuttle bay.
Okay, I think the, you see like that purple dot? I think that means that's where you're clicking on.
Smelling your boss could get you fired.
Yeah, I think so.
Licking your boss would get you fired.
Okay, let's head out, I suppose. Up away we go. Whoa, look at this doom system. Wow. Orbital Station 4, Shuttle Bay. Lost Pet, Acid Creature, just say no to Sariens. Estro's Vacation, 609 Buckazoids. Dave Leterdroid, tonight at 11 p.m. Gimpazoid Novelties, fun for all ages. Soylent Green, the people you trust. Oh, this Soylent Green's great. Also, Star Control. I remember playing StarCon. StarCon was such a great game. Really, like the second one, especially with the story. I believe you can actually download it for free if you Google Urquan's Masters. Urquan Masters. Really good game if you never played it.
The illustrations have captions underneath them.
Can we read them?
The top picture appears to depict laser beams, captioned with, "In the case of terrible enemy laser blasts." The middle picture is a house, captioned with, "You should have stayed at home and away from space." The bottom no symbol has a person laying down inside it. It is captioned, "No retirement benefits for you." Flipping off the sign won't help you. Good idea, though.
Good idea, yeah.
Does a sign speak in sign language?
That's a good point.
You'd best keep your nose out of this one. You smudge up the top of the sign so that it reads, "It as the enema as." You decide against licking the door. It's a large space metal door.
Oh, Roger Wilco's so juvenile.
It feels like space metal. The door says nothing.
Okay, so apparently I think I'm clicking on a door here. I haven't saved in this room yet.
This panel controls the door, the fuel pump, and the ship maintenance diagnostics, while the readout gives you feedback on what you're doing.
Okay.
You press the big button marked Shuttle Bay Door. It feels hot and the screen is turning green from the heat. This thing has seen better days.
We know the feeling.
Nothing special about the hose. It merely provides a means of routing fuel from the refueler to the vessel. The rocket nozzles on the back of the shuttle clearly show the wear of many flights. That's not a good idea. Being as unskilled as you are, you would probably cause some sort of fiery catastrophe. Leave it alone. It's automatic anyway. Besides, if you can't be trusted with a broom, highly volatile liquids are definitely out of the question.
They do have a point. Yeah, they do have a point.
The refueling hose has nothing to say to you.
Oh, why not?
The latest in biofuels, this blend of lemon, soda, and tribble blood is the ultimate renewable fuel. Despite the contents of it, it smells like caramel.
Tribble blood. Oh, it's great.
They used to put something in the dangerous fuel to make it smell and taste awful, so that employees would be wary of it.
You know me, I gotta taste everything. What is this?
This panel controls the door, the fuel pump, and the ship maintenance diagnostics, while the readout gives you feedback on what you're doing.
Can we mess with this again?
You press the big button marked Shuttle Bay Door again.
That was pointless.
You press the big button marked Shuttle Bay Door. It feels hot and the screen is turning green from the heat. This thing has seen better days.
Do you think we can break the door? Like, I think we can. Let's try it.
You press the big button. You press the big button.
Aw, come on.
You press the big button.
Aw.
You press.
Unfortunately,
You press the big
no matter
button.
what you do, the dialogue doesn't change.
You press
But I could just see Roger Wilco just doing this like over and over and over.
You press the.
Oh, that's good. All right.
The rocket nozzles on the back of the shuttle clearly show the wear of many flights. You can feel the many dings and scrapes the ship has acquired from its long years of service. The ship has nothing to crow about.
Aww.
It smells of unpleasant bodily odor emanating from the hatch.
Ew.
Tastes like shuttle. What did you expect? You enter the shuttle and start sniffing around for the mess you must clean. You are surprised to find that the shuttle is not empty. There are two extremely ugly suckers walking toward you.
Uh-oh.
Hey, what the? Your favorite expletive here.
Pow. Thwack. Bink. Thud.
Your protest is cut short as two interstellar ruffians proceed to thump you unconscious. Everything fades. Time passes. More time passes. A strange dream turns into the realization that you are being shaken and talked to by a voice unfamiliar to you. A dull ache triggers a distant memory of a scuffle in which you were the focal point. Upon awakening from your forced rest, it becomes quite apparent that you aren't in Xenon anymore.
Kansas anymore.
You find that you are being held upright and under physical restraint from both sides by, you guess, the galactic goons you met on the shuttle. As you try to struggle free, you notice that your hands are tied behind your back. As your eyes dial into focus, you make out an oddly disfigured being seated before you.
Oh, look at this guy. Hello.
He is a sagging mass of flesh that appears to have been human at one time. Tubes and wires extend from his body, leading to machines which keep him alive.
Well, well, did we have a nice nap? I thought we would have to resort to drastic measures to wake you. Oh, well. Welcome to my humble fortress, Roger Wilco. The name's Vohaul. Sludge Vohaul.
Uh-oh.
I was the genius behind the star generator when it was in its concept stages. It was to be my ultimate war weapon until some sissy-pants scientist decided it would be better used saving lives rather than destroying them. What a waste of technology. Excuse me if I sound bitter. Anyway, you ruined my Sarien operation. I was going to use the star generator to make Xenon pay for what they did to me. They were going to know my wrath in a big way. You somehow managed to change all that. Oh, I suppose I should have known better than to use those mental midget Sariens. That's not the point, however. You're responsible, and you shall pay. Besides, I have another plan, and you'll not be around to foil it. I have devised a plan so horrible, so frightening, so diabolical that no one will be able to stop me. Observe my latest creation. I intend to infest your planet with thousands of these genetically engineered door-to-door life insurance salesmen. I will at last reap sweet revenge from a scientific community that mocked me.
Oh, that is horrible.
My plan was to kill you, but I've had a change of heart. Get it?
He peers down at the hoses protruding from his chest, which are connected to a life support system.
Forgive me. I'm a kidder. I've decided I would get much more enjoyment watching you suffer. My associates will escort you to the wonderful little planet of Labion, where you will perform many painful hours of manual labor in my mines. Be seeing you.
Well, that doesn't sound good. You know, if this was...
An injection renders you unconscious. Your drugged carcass is loaded onto a shuttle. Upon reviving, you look through the viewing port to see Vohaul's massive asteroid fortress getting smaller.
Thing is huge. I was thinking instead of door-to-door salesman, they should have had, you know, people calling to renew your claim on your car. I've been getting those calls non-stop for months. Oh, it's a speeder. You know, the vehicle from Star Wars.
After touching down on a giant landing platform, you are ushered to a hovercraft waiting to transport you to the mining site. Utter despair sets in.
So that's Space Quest 2, everyone. We spent years mining away, and that's how this game ends. Come on, Roger. It says wait. Can't do anything yet. Guys?
Uh-oh.
Oh, great.
Oh, great. Now I suppose we're out of fuel. Way to go, dwarf breath. Don't blame me. It was your turn to fill up. You're always forgetting to do it. Wait till the master finds out. You're in big trouble. Hey, don't talk to me that way, you slime bucket. I filled it last time, dipshit.
The argument between the two guards is cut short as gravity reasserts itself.
Uh-oh. I just go plummeting flat. Oh!
Good thing that guard broke your fall.
Yeah!
He doesn't look too happy about it, though.
No, he doesn't. Neither does the other guard. Well, that does not look friendly. Let's go ahead and save here.
The guard appears to be less thick than you remember him. Many of his formerly contained body fluids seem to be at large.
Ew. What was that?
What was that?
Exactly. I love when the protagonists are on the same page.
Ouch! That looks painful.
Yeah, that looks really painful.
You search the grotesque body and find a small, thin, magnetic card. It looks like a key card. You seem to recall seeing one somewhere in the past.
Okay, I'm pretty sure that'll be important
Leave
later.
the guard alone. He has been through a lot.
What is this?
You carefully remove the piece of unstable ordnance and pocket it.
Okay.
Doing so causes the high-pitched beeping to stop.
Oh, thank goodness.
For some reason, I got this sense of doom right before taking that.
Oh no.
You have everything you need from the wrecked craft.
Okay, that's good to know. Thank you.
You attempt to grasp the smoke. You fail. The sounds of escaping gases are the only audible offerings from these two. You detect no unusual fragrance, at least not yet. Soon, though, these bodies may be generating some serious bouquet.
Ew.
You're one twisted mofo. The only other person I know who would try that is Mark Crow.
Oh. Let's see. What else can we do here? Huh. Okay. Let's drop save and let's go investigate whatever this was.
The dense foliage interspersed throughout this forest bars your path, wherever it may be.
Ah!
You fall to the bottom of a concealed pit. You might have survived the fall had you not come into contact with the several 30-centimeter long spikes planted vertically along the bottom of the pit.
Oh! Look before you leap. Last thing that goes through your mind, besides the spikes, is that maybe you should have surveyed the area first. Wow! Man, this game takes no prisoners whatsoever. You just walk in that direction and you just die.
The grass doesn't bear any recent footprints. The grass doesn't bear any recent footprints.
Huh.
The dense foliage interspersed throughout this forest bars your path, wherever it may be. The dense
So what do we do? Call out?
If you ran for office, I sure as heck wouldn't vote for you.
Because it's a giant bush? I guess?
You pick your nose and flick it into the bushes before anyone notices.
Ew.
You forage around for food. Some git left hardened snot in here.
So, like... There we go.
You
Okay.
hear something. It sounds not unlike the hovercraft you wrecked in.
We got another hovercraft coming our way, don't we? Well, let's just wait here and see what happens. We die.
Drats, Vohaul's troops have tracked you down and passed sentence for your escape. Tough luck, eh?
Man, this game is brutal. Yeah, absolutely brutal. Janitor for life. Oh, look at that. Oh! Stealth never really was a skill of yours. Then again, you don't have many skills, full stop. Okay, let's try to... What, hide behind the tree maybe?
Suddenly, from somewhere to the east, you hear a twang, followed by a high-pitched shriek.
What was that? So can I hide behind the tree? Aha!
Woof, that was a tense moment. Vohaul's thug failed to spot you and is off to search elsewhere.
Sweet. Avoided. Okay. Let's go to the east now. Oh, hello.
The little creature caught in the snare has thick-looking pinkish skin. He looks to be less than a meter tall. He doesn't seem too thrilled with his predicament.
I don't blame him.
You quickly untie the little guy.
Aww. Hey!
Before disappearing through a tiny hole in the brush, the little pink dude gives you a long look.
Okay, are we supposed to follow him?
The foliage here is much too dense for you to pass through.
I was trying to go the rope.
Old rope? You don't need it. There's a nice strong piece of rope later in the game. It says nothing of any importance. Actually, it says nothing. At all.
Oh, the fact that it says that is hilarious. I love it.
There's nothing interesting.
Nothing interesting in front of the tree itself. Okay. Let's try going back the other way first.
Yuck.
Oh, I can actually go through this. Oh, I wasn't expecting that.
You don't want to splash in the water.
Oh, but it's fun.
There's no creatures visible in the water to talk to. Try going for a swim. Maybe some will show up.
That sounds ominous.
It smells like 3 different components. You can't quite place them. You take a deep, hearty gulp of the highly questionable water.
Hey, it worked at Space Quest 1.
No, I don't.
No, I don't. Remember Space Quest 1 when we drank the green, like, acid and it just killed us? Oh, hello!
The swamp monster attacks you with its slimy tentacles. You struggle in vain to free yourself.
Unfortunately, a desire to breathe results in the intake of a large quantity of swamp water. If the lack of oxygen hadn't killed you, the taste of the putrid water would have.
You're dead. Better luck next time, Roger.
See what I have to do is I have to not click. Beware the tentacles. Not being able to breathe really sucks, doesn't it? Yeah, it does. Okay. So what if we go this way?
The foliage here is...
So it's too dense, so we can't go that way.
Ow!
You feel some corrosive acid on the bark of the tree.
Ow!
Okay, nothing happens. I was wondering if maybe if we click that enough, the acid would just kill us, but it didn't. Let's try going west. There's a lot of different ways you can go. Is that a post box? Post office box?
The mailbox looks typical for a mailbox. There is a slot, a tray, and a sign.
Why is
the
a
sign
mailbox
says
here?
Radical Express, when it totally no doubt for sure has to be there a while previously. The tray, which is actually a small indentation in the lower part of a machine, is currently empty. You have a one-sided conversation that leaves you feeling as if no one was listening to you at all.
Yeah,
Though the
that
computer
happens.
in the mail transporter is capable of talking to you, it is programmed to act like a well-trained mail technician, and so is not very helpful. Thanks to super advances in technology, mail transporters have the capacity to smell like anything. In fact, for a short period of time, they smelled exactly like what was decided by an intergalactic consortium to be the most fantastic fragrance in the known universe. The mailboxes were so popular that people would schedule their days around using the mail, and running to the mailboxes became the most desired menial task in all offices around the 15 civilized galaxies. Unfortunately, the resulting increase in mail flow caused a catastrophic slowdown in mail services. When they contacted the great blue bureaucrat about increasing the resources of the intergalactic mail, he uttered 3 guttural noises from his posterior.
Ew.
Those noises translated into the words, "This is further proof that making the customer happy is nothing but a dangerous disruption to business." Confused by this declaration at first, it was eventually decided that the only sensible course of action was to remove the amazing fragrance from all mail transporters. Since then, they have all smelled vaguely of either annoyed impatience, bloated bureaucracy, or sandalwood.
I love how we got this really long story about smelling a mailbox. Only Space Quest, I swear.
Though the intergalactic post office slogan is, in fact, "If you don't like it, bite me," you doubt they meant it literally.
Oh, we had that thing to mail, didn't we? What was this?
This is
Yeah, it's ready to be
nothing.
mailed.
You drop the order form into the box. The mailbox hums and buzzes for a while. Then an object of some sort drops into the tray at the base of the box. The machine goes silent.
Wow, that's efficient.
The tray, which is actually a small indentation in the lower part of the machine, is currently bearing what looks to be a whistle. You take the whistle. Obviously.
That's really efficient.
The whistle is usual looking.
Usual looking, not unusual looking. Let's try the whistle, shall we?
You give the whistle a toot. It makes an odd sound.
Nothing? Aww. Guess it's not for this part. Let's head to the left. I want to try out these giant mushrooms. Whatever these things are.
The spores are light blue and bulb-shaped. They seem to be loosely attached to the ground.
This is gonna end poorly, isn't it? I just know already.
The spores are... You take possession of one of the spores, being careful not to mistakenly break it open. It makes vibration noises and gurgling sounds, but you don't think it's any form of language. At least, you hope it's not.
Plants are talking to us.
The smell makes you feel dizzy. Whatever is in these things must be extremely noxious.
Space Quest 2, brought to you by M. Night Shyamalan.
Do you really want to do that?
Yes, I really want to do that.
Really?
Yes, really.
Really?
Definitely.
Really?
Come on, let me do it. Let me do it. Let me do it. Let me do it. No, it's not letting me do it. Aw, what a bummer.
This is one of the unopened spores.
Although you momentarily tempted to stuff the spore into the whistle and blow it at someone, inhaling the paralysis spore fumes isn't your idea of fun. Can I, try to...
I can tell you're stumped.
No, I guess not. Alright.
The foliage here is...
Can't go that
you
way.
seem to have kicked one of the strange little spores.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh! 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 No! Nope.
Your kick caused some spores to open and spray a fine powder into the air. As a result, you are paralyzed from head to toe, unable to move a single muscle.
Oh, we're back! We didn't die!
Fortunately, the paralysis wears off and you seem to be back to normal.
Hey, how about that? I thought for sure we were dead. Like, 100% sure. Okay, we can't go down. We've been up there. This is death because of this spot. I don't know how you're supposed to know about that. I mean, I can see like there's a light here.
You move to take a seat, but then you see all the bugs crawling inside the stump and decide against it.
But I mean, they say you have to examine it, but...
If you ran...
But how does that work? Totally not sure. I guess we gotta go through the swamp, but how are we gonna make it through the swamp? We did save the little guy, but that's not doing us much at the moment. Alright, well, my name is the Flightless Bird. This is your story-based gaming channel, and this is our blind Let's Play Space Quest 2, Vohaul's Revenge. This is the first video on a new playlist, so if you like it, please do me a favor, like that video, comment on this video, because the first video is very important. That was that creature, wasn't it? I just saw it pop out. And it apparently was listening to me when I said, hey, you know, like the video, because it's like, hey, how do I like the video? Just hit the like button. I appreciate it. Thank you for everything, you guys. I really appreciate you all. This is our second Space Quest game, and if it's anything as good as the first, we're in for an amazing ride. Before I go, I want to give a shout out to Ashenda Firemist. Her channel will be in the description below. She is the one who requested the Space Quest series and has been asking me repeatedly to play it. And because of that, I'm enjoying this wonderful series that I somehow seem to have missed. So thank you so much, Ashenda. I really appreciate you. She streams Monday through Fridays from 4 to 6 p.m. Eastern. So do me a favor. Go swing by her channel sometime and check her out. She's a really awesome person and she deserves all the success in the world. Until next time, my friends, take care. Thank you for watching this video. Feel free to comment on what you saw and what you would like to see next. I always love to hear your thoughts. Please be sure to like and subscribe for more. Also, please do not forget, you matter, you are brilliant, and you are loved. And you should always remember to be true to yourself. Don't let the world tell you any different. Much love to you from your friendly feathered flightless bird. Till next time.